We will now be looking at the different ways we can combine shapes in Inkscape using the union, difference, intersection, exclusion, division, and cut path tools. For this, I'm just going to be combining a red rectangle and a blue circle. One thing to keep in mind through all these tools is the objects have to be touching at some point, and both objects have to be selected for it to work. So I'm going to move my blue circle to the corner of this rectangle. The first one is the union tool. To select both shapes, I'm going to hold down the shift key and click on the rectangle and the circle. Now when I go to path and union, it'll combine the two shapes. You'll notice it took on the red color. It'll always take on the color of the shape below. So if I wanted it to take on the blue color, I can hit page up or page down on the keyboard to raise or lower its layer. And now, when I do it, the shape turns blue. Next is the difference tool. When I select both shapes and click on difference, it's going to cut out the corner of the shape where the circle is, still keeping that red color since it is the color underneath. The next one is the intersection. The only part that it's going to keep is where the two shapes intersect, still keeping that red color. The exclusion tool is going to keep both parts of the shape except for the point where they intersect. That part will be deleted, still keeping the red color as well. The division tool just gets rid of all the parts of the blue circle that is outside of the boundaries of the rectangle. And then finally, the cut path tool is just going to keep the path around the shape. All these tools can be used to create new and interesting shapes, so just remember to always have both objects selected. The objects have to be touching at some point, and whichever one is on the bottom, that is the color the entirely new shape will be.